Hi guys, and welcome back to another week of Cos-Say. Today I'm here with Zayn, aka Lizard Prince. We're just gonna jump right into this. So, you're a cosplayer. How long have you been
Yeah.
doing that?
Actually, from this month forward, it'll be 2 years,
Oh wow.
which is, yeah, it's crazy.
How did you get into cosplay?
I'm gonna be honest. I saw a bunch of cosplayers when I was like very little, and I've always wanted to be one. So like in middle school, like I got really into it. Oh, there he goes. He's going to say hi. I just love the aspect. Oh, he's really. I just you want to be in this interview too, bud? We'll get you some questions, I promise. But I just love the aspect of like being able to turn into a different person, like at your will, and be able to become this character. So middle school probably was around the time when I got really into it, and high school when I saw some of my friends go do some cosplay, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it, and that's when I started. So here I am.
What was your first cosplay that you did?
My first cosplay was Keith Cogain from Voltron. And that was a beautiful time. It was a beautiful time to start cosplay.
Was there like a reason that you was there like a convention or just like a hangout with your friends that you did it for, or was it just for yourself?
It was just for myself because I'm going to be honest. Where I started cosplay, it's a very small church going town. So, like, they were highly against the idea of, like, you dressing up, especially if you're an adult. So they were very much against it. So like I didn't really have very many friends to do it for, and I didn't know conventions were a thing until like the year after. Where you going, bud? You are causing all kind of chaos, I promise. It's like once you see that record button goes, you're like, I'm a different person now. But
you said that you didn't find out about cons until the year after. What was your first convention?
My first convention was MomoCon. And I went there, and my group bailed on me entirely. But it was nice because I did have the whole like room to myself. But it was very weird being at a convention by myself. It was very weird.
Wow, I just like blanked on the question. I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. We have a lizard here who's like, you know what? I want to be in the starlight. I'm the star. It's named Lizard Prince for a reason.
What's his name?
His name's Robin.
That's his question. How do you feel today, Robin?
How you feeling, bud? He's shaking. He's very nervous, but he's good. He's got anxiety and panic disorders. Weird to say for a lizard, but that's why he shakes.
Aww.
But usually he's not this active, so I think he likes you, which is a positive. So yay!
But yeah, so how many conventions do you think that you've gone to over the 2 years that you've been cosplaying?
I'm gonna be honest, I've only gone to 3 so far. I've gone to MomoCon 2019, AWA 2019, and then Dragon Con. And they were like right after each other. And Dragon Con was like, I wasn't planning to go to Dragon Con at all, but like, I was like, it's here, I'm going. That's it. I didn't even like plan any cosplays. I just threw a bunch of stuff in my backpack and I just left.
Overall, like, how have your experiences been with conventions? Do you like them, or is there like, do you prefer to just cosplay for yourself?
I honestly love the aspect of conventions, and I think it's because you just see so many diverse different types of people within the cosplay community, and just the people who are not in the cosplay community being there to support the cosplay community. Mm-hmm. And I think that's absolutely amazing. So, and especially being able to meet the fans and being able to talk to them and all that wonderful stuff. It's great.
You were talking about the community. Do you have like a personal opinion on the cosplay community? Like, what are your thoughts on it?
I feel like I haven't been in the cosplay community enough to like be able to put an opinion out there, but from what I've heard that it's changed a lot and that things have gotten worse in the cosplay community, like when it comes to like gatekeeping and like with everything going on. And I just feel like it's just a sad time for people who are wanting to join the cosplay community because like you don't know what to do anymore. You don't know what's going to offend someone. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what boundaries are going to be pushed and what's basically going to break people.
Yeah.
And it's sad.
Do you think that there's like a way to avoid that, or to maybe make it better?
I've been thinking about that because like I've dealt with my share of like the negative aspects of the cosplay community myself. With being in the like My Hero Academia fandom and like the Arcana fandom and many other fandoms that like try to I said I'm not trying to push like any fandom as they're bad, but there are in every fandom there's going to have negative people in it, and negative people want to cause problems. But like the best way that I can tell people just to be yourself. Like if you've made a mistake and you don't know exactly what it is, ask your followers what have you done and what can be a way that you can resolve it. If you just need to apologize and just change your ways to try to help you better understand what's going on, have an open mind to it. That I've learned that's probably like the best way. So like I'm open-minded to everything. So like I try not to push people in a group, or I don't try to push people into a corner, because I feel like that's just not the way to go. I feel like you just need to be up close and personal with people at this point.
Yeah. This is gonna be kind of a jump, but you said you cosplay from My Hero and the Arcana. Do you have like a favorite cosplay that you like to do?
From My Hero Academia, I do prefer Todoroki. I just started doing Toga, and I've always loved Toga. Toga's been my girl. And then from the Arcana, I do enjoy my boy Azura. Azura and Portia are like, they're like chef's kiss. I love those characters so deeply.
You portray them really, really well. I love looking at the photos.
Oh, thank you.
On the other side of the spectrum, do you have like one that's like your least favorite or that you're not so comfortable in?
So probably for My Hero Academia, like I stopped doing Deku. For many reasons. And it's probably because like I tried to put my spin on Deku, because for my opinion, I don't personally like Deku in the manga and in the anime. I feel like he's such a blank slate that it gives you, hi bud, it gives you like a reason to like be creative with him in your own cosplay way. But with such high maintenance fandoms like My Hero Academia, with it's becoming so popular so fast, people are like, no, you need to keep it the same, keep it regular, and that's it. No, stay. He's holding on to his tail right now. He can't run on the slick surfaces, can you, bud? I know, but it's okay. But from the Arcana, I think I tried out Muriel. I loved cosplaying him, but I just didn't feel like I fit him well, especially with the chest area. I had so many issues with that. So that's a definite no-go for me.
Yeah. One of your fans actually asked if female cosplays made you feel any sort of dysphoria. What is your stance on that?
I'm going to be honest. Like, my first year of cosplay, I would not even touch female cosplays because of how dysphoric and like how bad they made me feel. And being trans myself, like people still put the aspect that I'm a fake trans person because I cosplay female characters. And so it's taken me a lot of mental reworking myself to tell myself that I do love cross-dressing at this point. I do love cross-playing. It makes me happy. I get to be so diverse with the different character designs, with the long hair. It's so much fun to spin around in a skirt. I enjoy it. But like a good example would be like last night I got into Jessica Rabbit, and I did have to expose my chest a little bit, but it did make me dysphoric. But I think the only reason why it did make me dysphoric was because of the mental things in my head, because I know once I post those, I'm going to get so much backlash.
Yeah. For other people who probably experience the same feelings, do you have any sort of advice or anything that you'd say to help them?
The best way I could probably say is just be yourself no matter what people tell you. People can tell you no matter what, how you feel, how you should act, how you should dress. And obviously, if you are someone who has dealt with that, you know what it's like that you have to hide yourself for so long and then you feel like you found yourself. If you feel like you found yourself, stick with it and just push through. And every time someone knocks you down, just get right back up and just become more stronger at that point, because those comments will eventually, they'll dissipate. Eventually they will.
Yeah. So this is something that you've learned from cosplay, right? Like is that where this came from, or has it been like just years of just having to deal with it yourself?
It's become like a multiple aspect of like happening, like, because I just came out as trans 2 years ago once I found the cosplay community and like was able to find myself. So like having, like, I'm 21 now, so like having 19 years of having to bottle myself in and then coming into the community and seeing other people having to deal with the same thing, it's heartbreaking and it hurts, especially when other people try to tell you how they think you feel when in reality they know nothing about you other than someone who cosplays on the screen.
Yeah. On that same note, is there like other things that you've learned from being in the cosplay community, or something that you've learned about yourself, whether it's, personal skills, or, maybe sewing or prop making or anything like that?
I've actually learned that I've actually have a little weird knit in makeup, even though when I was younger, like, I was told makeup was for girls and I was entirely against the aspect of it. But like coming into the cosplay community and being able to mess around with makeup and play around with it, like, I learned that I do have a great niche with makeup. And that's become like one of my favorite things. I love doing eyeshadow. I love doing eyeshadow work so much.
Yeah, your makeup is like really, really cool. It's definitely unique.
Thank you.
Overall, what does your cosplay process look like? Like, how long does it take you to get ready, and what are the steps?
Honestly, I always tell people when you do cosplay, if you have your contacts ready, make sure that you put your contacts in first, just so you don't contaminate your eyes with any more infection. But like if it's like sclera lenses or lenses that you can't really see out of, like I have crosshatch, contacts where it kind of makes you blind in a sense. You gotta wait till the very end of the aspect.
Yeah.
But like, it's always contacts, do your makeup, put your hair back, wig, and then the outfit. It's pretty simple. People say I do it very quickly, but like, I think it's just from the amount of hours that I've just sat down and just like did my makeup in different ways. You just want the entire video to yourself, don't you, bud? You are secretly narcissistic. You know that, right? Very narcissistic. I see how you are. Very sweet, though.
When is Robin going to start cosplaying?
I want to make them little lizard cosplays. Like, I want to like make them little wigs and make them little outfits. Like, they'd be perfect. But like, it depends on like the cosplay. Like, so like, to give an example, like maybe my Oba Saragaki, he probably takes me like 30-45 minutes to get into. Like, he's very like quick and easy to do. But like with something like maybe with Princess Peach, or like my Junko and Shima, or Azura, let's just say that, because I do have to get rid of my eyebrows. Like, it depends on like the different like makeup aspects of things, depending, like, makes like the time range completely different. So like, it can be like 30 minutes to sometimes like an hour and a half to how long I get into cosplay, which is a fun process. It's fun.
Who do you think takes the longest to do the makeup for?
Oh gosh, I knew you were gonna ask this question. I tried to figure it out. I'm gonna be honest. It's probably going to have to be. I know it sounds weird, but Azura. I have to do so many. Like, when it comes to white eyebrows, so like Zen and Azura, like they look so simple, but like I have to sit there for like 30 minutes just doing this to my eyebrows before I can even do anything else, and it's terrible. There's got to be a faster way, but like, people are like, no, glue, foundation, do this, glue more. It's just a repeat process, and it's terrible.
Who do you think has your favorite makeup look for you to do, though?
It would probably have to be... Junko has become, like, one of my most favorites because, like, I've gone so, like, off canon with her, like, with her contacts, with her makeup, and now with her outfit. And now, since I've got the contacts that I actually wanted for her, like, it's made me, like, absolutely adore her so much. But, like, between Junko, Miku, and Princess Peach, those are probably, like, my top 3 favorite for makeup for females.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, like, they're just so much fun to do. Some of them are easy, but, like, they make me feel good, and they're just so great to do. I love them.
You said something about your Junko not being canon. What's your idea of, like, what's your opinion on outfits being canon and ridicule for that?
I feel it's ridiculous because, like, when you look up the definition of cosplay is an art form that people use through their bodies to cosplay, of course. They're going to put costume on, they're going to do makeup, wigs, whatever you want. But, like, art is a freedom of expression no matter what form it is. So whether it's cosplay, digital art, traditional sculpting, blah, 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 etc., you do not have to have a canon outfit to be canon. And honestly, I feel like the idea of being canon has become so, like, I'm not saying, like, if I say you're canon, that's different than people stating, like, you're the only canon character that I see. I feel like that places too much pressure on people.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, people who see, like, oh, you're the only canon character I see, then they feel bad about their character or their cosplay because they technically aren't canon compared to this cosplayer. So it's like a comparing. They basically will compare themselves, and it will make them feel bad about their cosplay, which is terrible. It's terrible. So I don't see the need. Like, make your cosplay, do whatever you want with it, just make it your own, be original, and have fun. That's it. Simple as that.
I have one last question. What inspires and motivates you to keep cosplaying?
Honestly, the thing that motivates me the most is the fact of I love to do it. I would love to, and this isn't like me saying that the only reason why I'm doing it is because I want to be professional, but it's because I've always liked the idea of wanting to be a cosplay model, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be a role model in the cosplay community for children, for teenagers, for young adults, for trans males, for plus size people. Let me just go ahead and say that. I just want to be like a beacon of hope within the cosplay community, that I go through problems, I go through holes, and I jump through obstacles all the time, but I'm still here smiling. Cosplay has been one of my beacons of things that has helped me stay together. Like, it helps me get up because I know if I want to get into a character, it will make me feel better. And I will, in return, make other people feel better because I am still here. I'm pushing through. I'm still smiling. And I'm still breathing at this point is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
I'm still kicking, and I'm just trying to be as inspirational as possible to people. And especially, like, with these little guys, that's why I always have them. I'm like, they're rooting for you too, guys. They got you. Like, yeah, get it. Like, you can't deny that face. Like, you can maybe deny my face, but you can't deny this. It's cute. This is adorable.
He is. Aww. Is there anything else that you have to say to any of your fans, followers, or friends that may be watching?
Well, for one, I just want to say thank you guys for supporting me and being here through everything for the 2 years that I've been here in the cosplay community. And of course, I always tell you guys to keep flying no matter what. You guys may be a dragon with no wings, but that does not stop you from the ability to fly and to be yourself. spread your wings, fly, and just smile, keep pushing. Remember to eat, remember to drink. That's right, Robin. See? Yeah, he's got it. And that's it. Don't let people get you down. And if you need someone to handle it, I will handle it. I will be the person I will go into dad mode, basically.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. I really loved hearing everything that you had to say. It was really inspirational.
Of course. Thank you. And thank you for having me. This was great, honestly. I love doing it. It was nice meeting you, too. Like, you're an amazing person. Like, you're so great for doing all this.
Thanks. Do you want to...
No, he's going to run away, of course. He's like, no, I'm done. I'm not getting any more time. Like, why should I be here anymore?
No more paparazzi.
No more paparazzi. No, I'm done. Turn off the flashes. Turn on. No more cameras.
Do you want to drop your social media? I'll also have it down in the video description, as always, guys.
Yeah, of course. So, my Instagram, TikTok, most of my social media is under Lizard Prince, but my Facebook is Lizard Prince Cosplay because for some weird reason, someone took Lizard Prince. So it's Lizard Prince Cosplay, and other than that, it's Lizard Prince.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Just get on in here, bud. We're going to say goodbye, okay?
Yeah, so I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Say goodbye.